better as she got older. I'll give her that. But it wasn't a whole bunch of, we have to draw you in with this, we have to draw you in with that. It was straight, the man got out of his car, said, hey Sensei, how you doing? Oh, that's how we doing? Beat up 3 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, every other scene he fighting.
They tried to sell, this is another thing, Perfect Weapon, the character that Jeff Speakman played had some emotional depth to it. Mm-hmm. Now granted, I mean, it's a 90s action movie, so you understand what I mean by that, but what I'm saying is, he looked remorseful before he did certain things, or when he was faced with certain decisions. It was appropriate. He looked remorseful. I really want to kill this guy for what he did to my sensei, but damn, I've been fighting that battle my whole life of losing control.
Yeah.
I can't lose control. This is my test.
This is my test.
You know, meanwhile, you got American Ninja who got the personality of a brick. And he's trying to tell me he's supposed to be quiet and restrained. Like, no, man, yo, this is what we gonna do. We gonna do a round robin of all these action movie characters, and we gonna order them from worst to best, and the criteria is gonna be actual fighting skill. Believability, logic.
Yeah. So when you hear us say he pulled a Michael Dudikoff, that's way down here. Yeah. That's way down here. Right now, Jeff Speakman's on I say it's, well, if you're comparing just to Michael Dudikoff, he's a 10. Yeah. But in the scale of things, I would make him a 6 or 7. Because, I mean, I actually want to see a sequel. Yeah. I would love to see a sequel because they left it open. The plot was so open that they left it where it could be if somebody wanted to pick up the script and write it. Right. At the same token, it was like, okay, yeah, I can see this. It's believable to a certain extent to where, yo, I rock with you. Why you illing out on Jeff? Why you illing on, yo, kid, stop being a punk. Compared to Michael Dudikoff's American Ninja, like, yo, and what are you doing?
Let me say this too. Michael Dudikoff's American Ninja, martial arts ain't teach him shit.
Didn't teach him a goddamn thing. He did more somersaults than a gymnast, yo.
You seen how well adjusted Jeff Speakman was? Like, he had a job. You know what I mean? He wasn't messing with the family, but he wasn't off living like no crazy, bro. He had a job. He was trying to reconnect with everybody or whatever. Michael Dudikoff act like the dude that was living in the jungle, the sensei. The sensei was living in the jungle, didn't know the war ended. He's not talking to nobody, but he's tending to gardens and stuff like that, doing housework, he chilling. Dudikoff ain't living like that, but he living like he batshit crazy.
Yeah. He got the explosion. You know, we are harping up on American Ninja. But the comparison, that's the problem. Well, that's the problem that we had. You watch this movie and then you've seen American Ninja. It's like, yo, this is the exact same movie. Yeah. Only one was done right and the other one shouldn't have been done. Yeah. And it also goes to show maybe you might want to spend some money on these movies.
And stop chasing the name. Y'all was chasing Chuck Norris and couldn't get him. And then y'all got with the young heartthrob Dudikoff and the shit ain't work out for you. Stop chasing the name. Yeah. Always chasing. That's your problem. Stop chasing the name. You could have had a good movie like Perfect Weapon, which I never thought I'd say that in my life.
I never thought I'd say it either. Matter of fact, we picked Perfect Weapon because I remember my aunt got the VHS back in the day, and I remember the front of it, he was doing like a split kick. Like, you know, before Van Damme, he was doing a split kick in the sky. Like, yo, it was a corny ass movie. No, that might have been Night of the Warrior. Anyways, either way, it doesn't matter. It's a good movie. Right. Even if you don't compare it to American Ninja, it's decent. Yeah. I mean,
it's a decent 90s action movie.
I could actually say, oh, Perfect Weapon, let me go check this while I'm writing this or doing that, you know, in the background file. I'm like, yo, this is actually a good fucking movie.
It got its rightful place on HBO Saturday night at 8 p.m. Back when they used to have them premieres and all that other stuff.
2 or 3 weeks or for a month it ran. Yeah. It was that movie.
You know, so yeah, Perfect Weapon, man, was surprisingly good. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with these 90s movies. Come on, it ain't rocket science. Just make it logical or somewhat and entertaining. You know what I mean? Make it believable. Like, I'm supposed to believe this guy's a ninja because he did a bunch of flips like you said. And I'm supposed to take that like, well, ninjas do flips. He did flips. He a ninja. Fuck out of
And he
here.
quiet.
Yeah, and he quiet? No. You got to get in there and get dirty. Jeff Speakman, he was getting there, he was getting them. He was hitting them with all types of boom, 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 and a little ka, and some blah, blah, blah. He was doing all of that stuff, and it looked somewhat believable.
Yes, it did.
It looked somewhat believable.
And he got hit.
Yeah.
He got hit.
He wasn't scared to take a punch.
He was scared. And you know, perfect 90s movie, the brother never changed his clothes. He had on the same outfit for what, 4 days?
Yep.
Because he didn't come for that. I think he came down just to visit, say hi, and then was going to go back.
Yeah.
But then he was like, oh, yo, you killed my man. I got to stay.
Yeah.
No sappy scenes where he lays down pondering what to do. No.
Yeah.
Constant action. And that's what you expect from an action movie. I was thoroughly impressed. I actually had to stand up and applaud.
Yeah.
I never thought I would do.
Perfect Weapon is a good movie. If you're in the 90s action movies, you probably already know about Perfect Weapon. But we just telling you to watch it again, man.
Yes.
Just like we watch it and get a different perspective. Watch a bad 90s action movie and then watch Perfect Weapon. And get a whole different perspective.
We just gave you what to do. American Ninja, The Perfect Weapon.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, if you're short on attention, watch them back to back. I guarantee you're going to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm thoroughly impressed. It's going in my collection of movies to have in the back.
Wish, a sequel was made, but we didn't get that. But we'll search through the archives and dig up some more Jeff Speakman so we can, see what else he got, in the tank. You know what I mean? And, that's pretty much it. But once again, Perfect Weapon, man, it was a good movie. You know what I mean? It had parallels to American Ninja, but they did it better. So if you are familiar with American Ninja, you can look at Perfect Weapon as just a better version of that because it is. You know what I mean? Had too many co-stars to name.
Just shout out to all of those Asian actors who always had to play the same stereotypical role. Yeah. I know y'all had a hard time, but I want to thank you. I appreciate the effort y'all put in because y'all didn't have to do it, but you did it, and you did it well. Yeah. You did it well.
Yeah, this wasn't a type of movie where y'all was kind of looked at like inferior or anything like.
Oh, not at all.
You know what I mean? It just didn't seem like that type of movie where you guys were clearly a step below the character. Like it didn't play out like Big Trouble didn't play out like that. Like you know what I mean? This was like it was. I mean, goddamn. I mean, they used him. They conned him to get the whole really main plot rolling. They conned his ass.
Big Trouble?
Yeah. No. Perfect Weapon. Perfect Weapon. Yeah.
Because he was just a loose cannon, going around randomly beating up people and attacking people, and I don't want to give a spoiler, but the person was like, yo, let me point you in the right direction. And he did. And go from there, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. This dude's serious. This dude's on a mission. You know, and it worked. It worked. It was a 90s action movie that worked. Without a big name. Well, was he a big name at the time?
He was. No. I think this may have been his breakout.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this may have been his breakout.
And I think he looked like he actually trained the Kenpo that he was doing.
Yeah.
He actually looked like he trained in that. It wasn't so some.
And that's the thing, man. That's why I said about American Ninja 2 when we get to that. I need to see something. Either Dudikoff get out the way unless you learn some new stuff, or let Steve James handle it from there and let Steve James go in there and do his thing, man. Because this movie, I mean, showed y'all up, man. And then people gonna say, well, this is a couple years. I don't care. Like you said, the theme of this movie and the plot is not like it can't be made in the 80s or something like that. So you know what I mean, kill that.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
It's like what you say. You created it, and I took it from you because you wasn't rocking it right. That's what the Perfect Weapon did to the American Ninja plot. Yeah. You know, and it wasn't, and it might have been a money grab, but they spent money to make money. That's what they did. And the fact that I'm not talking about the action scenes were better, the all-around choreography was better.
Characters were better.
Everything was better. They didn't spend a lot of time on that sappy shit. They could go watch 16 Candles if you wanted sappy shit. This is an action movie. We beating people up. We blowing shit up.
Yep. Yep.
You got time for all that talking. You got time for all that. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
This once again, Perfect Weapon is a great movie. Perfect Weapon is a great. If you enjoy action movies, you enjoy 90s action movies, the heyday of people getting set on fire, then kicked out of windows and stuff like that. You enjoying cars being flipped over. You enjoy what you call it, Chevrolet Caprices getting their tires shot out and stuff like that. Police chases.
Dude picked up a car.
Yeah.
Picked it up. Not completely up, but you'll see if you watch the movie. He picked up a fucking car, and the cops was like,
yeah.
They were hesitant. They weren't gung-ho, let me just run in there, because they just saw the dude pick up a car. They got a job to do, but my man picked up a car.
Ice hooks, butterfly knives.
What do you call them? Kendo sticks?
Kendo sticks.
Kendo sticks. Uzis. Old school limos. Man. With the antenna, the TV antennas in the back.
White wall tires. If you know what I mean, if you remember, Pepperidge Farm remembers. if you remember these days, man, with stuff, man, fire up Perfect Weapon, man.
Yes.
Just fire this joint up and watch it. Like
you won't be disappointed.
Even if it's on in the background, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Perfect Weapon is a good action movie, and hopefully we'll encounter some more like that. That kind of expand and complement on these bad ones that we check out all the time.
Well, I mean, personally, I'm glad that I found a movie where I thought was bad, and then watching it, like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Right.
I'm glad I'm not up here roasting every movie like, yo, it just sucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a Perfect Weapon than a Gamma, or a Perfect Weapon than American Ninja. You know what I mean? I'd rather watch that.
I dig it.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's Perfect Weapon, y'all. That's Perfect Weapon, man. Like you said, check it out. Great movie, man. Action heads, check it out, man. And you'll trust me, you'll like it, man.
Yes.
It's Jeff Speakman at his best.
Yes.
Probably.
Even if you don't like it, I dare any one of y'all action junkies look at this movie and be like, oh, I know him. I'd be pointing out people like, oh snap, he did this, he did that. The cameos alone for me was
it was a who's who.
Yeah, a who's who. Yeah,
it was a who's who.
I just wish I knew their names.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it was a who's who, man. Great movie, man. So that's Perfect Weapon. Catch us next time. I'm about to say we got some goodies, but y'all see what we be watching.
Yes.
You already see that. So yeah, catch us next time, man. The next movie, man. And once again, we're open to any suggestions. You guys know some action movies we don't know about. You guys know some, just bad films that you just like, yo, I need y'all take on this. I need you to check this out, or you know what I mean? You seen Gamera, he was cockeyed. So you see, he was a cockeyed lizard, so you've seen the type of stuff we're dealing with. It ain't, so, like I said, any suggestions, man, we taking them and running with it, man. So, like we said, Perfect Weapon. Trey liked it, I liked it, man. I thought it was great. Looking to see more from Jeff Speakman. That's about it, guys. See you next time.
Peace.